Have you ever noticed something odd? The more effort you put into starting a conversation, the quicker it seems to fade away. You say, "Hey, how are you?" And a moment later, it's already finished. Then someone else enters the room, says very little, and suddenly everyone is paying attention. It's not because they're funnier or more attractive. It's something deeper. When they speak, their words carry weight. Today I'll share 6 phrases that naturally draw people in. Stay with me, because the 4th one is often misunderstood, and once you truly understand it, you'll notice an immediate change in how others respond to you. Here's the Stoic insight. Presence is more powerful than performance. The Stoics knew this long ago. Attraction isn't about talking more. It's about speaking less, but meaning every word. These phrases aren't social tricks. They reflect character, curiosity, honesty, empathy, restraint, appreciation, and boundaries. Let's begin. 1. Tell me more about that. Just 4 words, yet they unlock conversations most people never reach. When someone shares something, many immediately turn it into a competition. That happened to me too. Or here's what you should do. The focus shifts back to their own ego. But when you say, "Tell me more about that," and then truly listen, you offer something rare. Genuine attention. People don't remember you for being interesting. They remembered you because they felt interesting around you. 2. I don't know. Only 3 words, but they clearly separate confidence from insecurity. When asked about something we don't understand, the instinct is to pretend to sound smart with vague answers, but pretending shows, and trust fades. Now imagine someone who calmly says, "I don't know," without excuses or embarrassment. That clarity builds trust. Socrates embodied this wisdom. Recognizing the limits of your knowledge, real understanding begins where arrogance ends. And when you stop pretending, people start listening. 3. That sounds hard. When someone talks about stress, heartbreak, or failure, most people rush to fix it. They give advice, compare experiences, or explain what should be done, even with good intentions. This can feel judgmental. Saying that sounds hard doesn't solve the problem. It validates the experience. Stoic strength isn't cold. It's controlled. It means being compassionate without becoming overwhelmed. Validation gives people room to breathe. 4. Silence. This is where most people struggle, because they're afraid of quiet moments. As soon as a conversation pauses, they fill the gap with nervous talk or forced laughter. Silence is often seen as failure, but in reality, it's power. Watch someone comfortable with silence. They speak calmly, pause often, and don't rush. When they finally speak, others listen because their silence signals that their words matter. The Stoics understood that when you stop running from silence, you stop running from yourself. 5. I appreciate you. These words go deeper than thank you. Thank you can feel transactional. You did something. Task completed. I appreciate you recognizes the person, not just the action. It says, "I see your character." Use it sincerely, not frequently. In a world focused on productivity, acknowledging someone's humanity is rare and powerful. 6. No. This is the hardest word to say, and the most liberating. People often say yes out of guilt, habit, or fear of disappointing others. But every yes to what doesn't matter is a quiet no to your peace, focus, and growth. Someone who has learned to say no pauses, reflects, and answers calmly, without over-explaining or apologizing. A strong no makes your yes meaningful. Boundaries don't push the right people away. They filter out what doesn't belong. All 6 phrases work because they're not about acting or impressing. They're about presence. Be curious enough to listen, humble enough to admit uncertainty, kind enough to validate, calm enough to embrace silence, aware enough to recognize others, and strong enough to protect your time. Attraction isn't about adding more. It's about removing what's unnecessary. The noise, the need to impress, the fear of rejection. When you stop performing, people stop watching an act and start seeing who you really are. Now choose one of these phrases to practice in the next 24 hours. Tell me more about that. I don't know. That sounds hard. Silence. I appreciate you. No. Practice it and notice how differently the world responds when your words finally carry weight.